Hey guys, so I'm here to do a very mini haul. I got a couple of movies from the library and a couple of books, so I thought I would show you. It's just very minimal. There's 2 movies and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 books. So I thought I would just come on here and show you really quick. But I have the Booktubeathon wrap-up uploading right now, so if you want to go check that out after you watch this, go and see what I read for Booktubeathon. I'm just going to get right into it. So the 2 movies that I got today were Girl Positive, which is a Lifetime movie. You might know Jenny Garth. I don't know if there's any other people you might know, but Jenny Garth is one of the main characters. She's the teacher, and it has to do with AIDS and stuff. It's a very good movie. Like I said, it is a Lifetime movie, so obviously there's romance, so just be warned. But the next movie I got is a comedy. Obviously, I've seen both of these movies, but I haven't seen them for a very long time, so I thought I'd pick them up. And this one is Bringing Down the House. I love this movie with Steve Martin and Queen Latifah, and it is hysterical, so I thought that I would grab this one just because I haven't seen it for a long time. The first book that I got is actually the only YA book that I got, and it's actually very good for me because I always get YA, and it's the only one I got, and so I'm excited. And it is Winger by Andrew Smith. I have heard such good things about this. Raylene over on Padfun Prongs 07 raves about this book, and so I'm really excited to get to it. It does seem like it's kind of big writing, but she raves about it, so I thought I would pick it up and try it. It is pretty thick, but since it's big writing, I'm guessing I can probably get through it pretty quickly, because I know the second one either is coming out or has already come out. I think it's called Standoff, if I'm correct. Don't, kill me if I'm wrong, but I thought I would actually give it a try. The next one is a new adult book, and it's called If You're Not the One by Gemma Forte, I'm not sure. This just looks pretty cute. It seems like one of those kind of life questioning type books. This person thinks that her husband does not love her anymore, and then a tragic happens, like a tragedy, and she ends up in a coma, and so after that she kind of just wonders about everything, like if her husband loves her, if her kids love her, if what else is there, if she will ever become rich, and just stuff like that. And so it seems like it's kind of one of those books to make you think, and I do like those kind of books, so I thought I would give it a try. The next one is so new that I had to ask the librarian for it, and he had to go in the back to get it for me, but I'm so excited he did. And it is The Secrets of Lake Road by Karen Creature, not sure how you say that, but this looks really good. And this is about a person that hides a secret about her boyfriend and his drowning for, I think it's 16 years? Yes, for 16 years she has not said the truth about how her boyfriend was drowned and things like that. And then her children go back to this lake every year, but she just can't make herself go. And so one time, apparently, her, I don't know if it's a, no, I don't think they have any relation to her, but a 7-year-old Sarah Starr goes missing, and it's around the lake, and so it's kind of like dealing with all of that, and secrets are coming out and things like that. So it sounds really interesting. Not that big, and the writing is not that small. The next book I got is The Lost by Claire McGowan. This is the first in one of the books that I had gotten because I didn't know that it was a series, and I was kind of upset that they didn't own the first book, but they owned the second book. So I'm glad they finally got it so I can actually read this. The cover looks really cool with this dead body drowning. This is about 2 girls that go missing by I believe in Ireland, and then a forensic psychologist, which I wanted to be, goes and returns to her hometown where this happened and tries to figure out what happened. And then I believe that there's a whole bunch of other cases that go along with it, so it sounds really good. It sounds like it's kind of like a Law and Order, Criminal Minds, SVU kind of crossover, so it sounds really good. Then the last 5 books I have for you are all about Matthew Shepard. I know all about him, and I know I've talked to you guys all about him, but I just love reading more about him, I guess. I used to work for the company, and so it's kind of dear to my heart. So I just love reading anything I can, and there's actually on Logo going to be a documentary about him, which I guess came out in 2013, but I'd never seen it. And so I tried to see if the library had it, and they didn't, but I found all of these books, so I got them all just because I clearly am going to read 5 books in, like, one day. The first 2 that I got, I actually own myself and have already read, but I just wanted to read them again. But this one actually has an extra part in it. This is the Laramie Project. If you've seen me do a review on this before, I believe, but it was a lot smaller because this is the Laramie Project plus the Laramie Project 10 years later. So it sounds really interesting. I'm very interested to see what the 10 years later does and how much things have changed since they did the Laramie Project. It is also a movie. This is a very, very, very good movie and a very good book. It is written in play form. It's not an actual novel, which to me kind of makes it go a little quicker, but some people don't like reading those things. So if you don't like reading plays, go and get the movie because it is phenomenal. I definitely cried at this movie, and it's not just, well, I don't want to say it's not just about Matthew Shepard, but because it is, because he died in Laramie, Wyoming, but it has a lot of other morals and a lot of values within talking about Matthew Shepard. And then the other book I got that I own and already have read is The Meaning of Matthew by Judy Shepard, which is his mother. This is a book she writes about everything. The little thing that it says is my son's murder in Laramie and a world transformed. It talks about what happened, why she thinks it happened, and everything afterwards, and how she dealt with it, and how her husband deals with it. And one of the biggest things in this book that makes me cry every time, her husband, Matthew's father, wrote I don't want to say a speech, but a letter to the boys that did this to Matthew, and read it at his trial, and the letter is in this book, and it makes me cry every single time. And I absolutely love it. I'm definitely going to be doing reviews on all of these books. I think I might just chunk it into one video, but I might do a separate video reading this letter aloud just because it's so powerful and so great to hear this kind of talk, I guess I could say. But I love this book as well. If you by chance don't know who Matthew Shepard is, I'm sure there is a video somewhere on my channel talking about him. If not, put it in the comments and I'll definitely do a whole video about it because, like I said, I used to work for the company. Well, not the company, the nonprofit organization, and it's a very, very big gay tragedy that happened a long time ago, and so I will gladly explain everything if you want in a video. The next book I got is Murder, the Media, and the Politics of Public Feelings by Jennifer Peterson. This one is not just about Matthew Shepard. It is about Matthew Shepard and James Byrd Jr., which happened around the same time. Matthew Shepard obviously was a gay teen that was killed just for being gay. James Byrd Jr. was a teen that was killed just for being black. So it's kind of like the same thing, but just different stereotypes. The next one I got is The Whole World Was Watching by Ramon Peterson with Patrick Hines in it. And then it says Living in the Light of Matthew Shepard. And then the foreword to this is written by Judy Shepard, which yet again is his mother. I'm not sure entirely what this one is about, but it has to do with Matthew Shepard, so I got it out. And the last book I have for you guys today is Losing Matt Shepard by Beth Lafreda, not too sure. And then it says Life and Politics in the Aftermath of an Anti-Gay Murder. So this one also sounds really, really interesting. The words is a little small, but it's a small book, so excited to read that one as well. Like I said, I will be doing a kind of review on all 5 of these books in one big video, so be on the lookout for that. But also go and watch my BookTubeathon wrap-up, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys. Make sure you press the subscribe button.